This doesn't look like the city in my dreams. Yet, it looks like it suffered the same fate.
This town was attacked 3 days ago by an unknown group of Pokemon.
It's funny how they just so happened to attack when a good portion of the guard, including Ace, were out of town on business. I wonder how in the heck they knew the town would be so unguarded, despite that only a few members of the guard knew we'd be out.
Burn, we've been over this. No one in the guard would betray us. You know what? I'm not gonna argue with this again.
Good.
Anyways, it looks like we have trouble coming this way.
Lucy! Grumpy!
Please stop calling me that.
We've been looking all over for you two.
Yep, Ace told us to tell you that everyone will be meeting at the temple tonight.
Oh, and do our repairs.
Shh! Don't tell them that.
Oh, Arceus.
Oh, what are these Pokemon?
Are they here to help?
Maybe they can do our chores.
That'd be awesome.
Hello, I'm Mist, and this is Naya.
Hi?
Oh, hi, I'm Aiden. That's my brother, Arden.
Want to help us finish our chores? Please?
Aiden, Arden, will you two settle down? These four are our guests. They are not here to do chores for you.
Aww.
Speaking of chores, you two should go help with the repairs.
But...
No buts. Don't make me tell your brother that you've been causing trouble again.
No! He's scary when he gets angry.
Then go.
And please try not to cause any more damage in the process.
Alright.
Come on, Burn, they aren't that bad.
Name one time that they didn't set something on fire or destroy something. Accidentally or otherwise.
Well, there was that one time where,
Point proven. If most of the buildings here weren't made of stone, those two would have burned this place down ages ago.
That's assuming you wouldn't do it first.
I'm going to go make sure those two don't do anything stupid before tonight.
Suit yourself. Sorry about that. He's always a bit of a grump, but he doesn't mean bad.
He seems to suspect one of your own for being behind the attack.
He's not the only one. A lot of Pokemon here think that Naira is responsible for the attack.
Why is that?
Are you familiar with the history of this place?
No?
Well, I'm sure you've heard about the war that waged between the legendary Pokemon centuries ago. The fighting between the legendary Pokemon had caused nature itself to be so unbalanced that the seasons themselves had halted entirely. With no spring to nurture the plants and bring about new growth, the land began to die. Before long, Pokemon everywhere began to suffer from hunger and cold. When the war had ended and Giratina had been defeated, the surviving legendary Pokemon set out to fix the damage they had caused. They sent out Moltres to continue the cycle of the season. However, despite being the bringer of spring, ending a winter as terrible as the one they had caused would be too difficult to end through normal means. Moltres sought out a region where life had not entirely faded, and eventually ended up here, in Grey Fog Mountains. Moltres created a flame with her power, and hid it deep within the caverns of the mountains, where the warmth of the flame could spread throughout the region. For as long as the flame burned, spring would return to the land. The land was not the only thing that had been frozen and shattered by the warring legendary Pokemon. The Pokemon, abandoned by the legends, were forced to turn on one another to survive the harsh winter. Most Pokemon harbored deep resentment towards the legendary Pokemon for allowing them to suffer as a side effect of the war. Moltres feared that, unlike the land, the hearts of the Pokemon who had suffered would remain frozen with hate. However, as Moltres began to journey back to Legend's Ascent, two groups of Pokemon caught her attention, a group of Houndoom and Houndour, and a group of Arcanine and Growlithe. Unlike the other Pokemon Moltres had seen on her journey, their eyes had no malice or hatred when they looked up to her burning wings. Instead, there was hope reflected in them. The two groups of Pokemon had chosen to work together and help each other survive, rather than fight for what few resources that had survived the wrath of the legends. Both groups took turns protecting and caring for one another. One group guarded the day, the other guarded the night. Moltres flew down to greet the Pokemon. She spread the news that Giratina had been banished to the Distortion World, and the war had finally come to an end. She then asked them if they would be willing to protect her flame, just as they had protected each other, in hopes of mending the relationship of the Pokemon and the legends. For several generations, the two groups of Pokemon watched over the Spring Flame, and drove away any Pokemon who came with ill intent. However, several years ago, the general leaders of the two groups had a disagreement of how to protect the flame. Zero wanted to use the flame's power as means of defense, but Alexander refused. The tension in the guard steadily rose until it eventually exploded one evening in a violent clash. The battle resulted in many casualties from both packs, as well as the townsfolk. Amidst all of the fighting, Zero managed to sneak into the temple in an attempt to steal away Moltres' flame, but was stopped just in time by Alexander. Zero and his pack were sentenced to be exiled from Greyfog Town and the surrounding areas for their actions. However, before leaving, Zero requested that his daughter Naira be allowed to stay, since she was too young to travel at the time. Naira has been with the Flame Guard since then. She and Ace are the only ones who knew how to get through the labyrinth to the temple.
Where did she get those pictures? I'm so lost.
So, everyone suspects her because her dad wasn't the nicest Pokemon?
Well, that's part of it. She was the one in charge when the attack happened. And she's been missing since. Ace and some of the other guard members were out checking on some rumors about strange Pokemon in the mountains at the time. Most Pokemon think she was working with the ones that attacked.
Strange Pokemon? Do you have any idea what they look like?
Colin, do you think it's,
No, like I said before, the Night Guard members who stayed behind to protect the temple were all knocked out. None of them have woken up yet, so no one knows what really happened. Why? Do you know anything about the weird Pokemon?
Maybe.
Well, if you like, you can join us at the temple tonight. Ace might be able to give some more details.
It looks like I lost them. Or not. They're persistent. I'll give them that much. Damn it! This should do the trick. Or at the very least, buy me some time. If I remember correctly, that passage should drop right into a lake. It'll take them quite some time to get back here. I'd best hurry. Nearly there. Where is it? It should be somewhere around this. There! Finally made it! I know the labyrinth was made to keep invaders away, but it really shouldn't take all frickin' day to get here. Well, looks like the barrier is intact. That's always a relief. I just hope none of those Pokemon manage to get here before Ace gets back. Now to try getting this horrid taste out of my mouth. Ugh! I don't know how poison types can stand using attacks like that. Ugh! At least it makes for a good smoke screen. Or explosion. Well, I better get some rest. Tomorrow is going to be a long day.
And you're sure that you saw Nira go into the temple?
Positive. She wasn't the only one.
At least 3 or 4 of those weird Pokemon went in too.
Alright, thank you. Go get some rest. We can discuss this further later.
Arden!
Ah, you're all here already. Sorry for the wait.
Wait, he's the man that we just exploded something?
He must be really tired.
Now I kind of feel bad.
I swear I'm going to kill you two later. So, why did you summon us here?
Do you think he mean it this time?
Nah.
So it is him.
I've just received some details regarding last night. It seems a few of the attackers made it into the temple. From the description, the Pokemon were gray with arms not too different from that of a Scyther. I want you to enter the temple and protect the flame.
Whoa, hold on. You're the only one here who knows the way through the temple's labyrinth. How the heck am I going to get there?
Aiden and Arden will go with you. They should be able to find the way.
This'll be fun.
Is this punishment for dropping bricks on Laura's head last week? I said I was sorry.
It really didn't hurt any.
No, don't worry. I'm still thinking of ideas for that. Thanks for reminding me.
Great.
They're going with you because they can find the way. The twins should be able to follow my scent trail to the spring flame. It hasn't been long since my last visit here, so they shouldn't have much difficulty finding the way there.
That's how you get to the flame?
Well, we certainly don't memorize the way.
Wow, we can do that?
The real question is why we didn't think of using this before. Just think of all the fun we could have had.
This is going to be awesome!
Don't make me regret this, Lucy.
Yes?
I want you to go with... Just keep them under control.
Alrighty.
Fine. Why don't you go, though?
I would go, but I have something else I need to check on. I'll meet up with the rest of you as soon as I can. I know I'm asking a lot from you four, but I'm sure you all can handle it.
Excuse me. I know this is sudden, but can we go in as well?
And who might you be?
Oh, right. Bert and I found these 4 Pokemon not too far out of town. They want to help us out.
I see. I appreciate the offer, but we can only allow fire types into the temple. It's a rule. I'm already pushing it by allowing Bert and Lucy to go in.
I understand that, but the Pokemon you described sound like ones we've encountered in the past. Fire types are at a severe disadvantage.
I'm a fire type!
Then you can go into the temple too.
Wait, that's not what
Could she please come? I'm sure she'd be of help.
Well...
No.
Alright, but only the Flareon. The 5 of you set off in the morning. I will take the better part of the day to reach the flame, so it's best you get some rest. Be careful. Don't take any risks. And don't fight unless you absolutely have to.
Okay?
Donkey.
No one ever listens to me.
I wanted to go.
Maybe next time.
But
And what do we do if we bump into Naira?
Do what you must.
You 4 can stay here for the night. It isn't much, but with the town kind of half destroyed, well, you know.
No worries. This is fine.
And sorry you can't come to the temple with us tomorrow. It's nothing personal, that's just how the rules are. If we weren't so thin on numbers right now, he probably would have said no to Nea coming along as well.
It's okay.
I wish he did say no.
Good night.
I can't believe I somehow got involved with that.
You'd have been better off keeping your mouth shut.
Oh, right. Echo?
Behind you.
I went to Moltres Temple like you asked. Now answer my questions.
Actually, I said I'd answer one question. Just one.
What? But... Fine.
Go ahead. Ask away. Well?
Why don't you just tell me what you know about me? It's because you want to manipulate me into doing whatever you want. I may have lost my memories, but I'm not stupid. I'm right, aren't I?
Only partially. Really, I just don't know that much about you. We had met just a few days before you got amnesia.
Tell me what you do know then.
How about no?
Fine. Then I'm just going to ignore you. You need me, don't you? If you could do everything yourself, you would, right?
You haven't lost your stubbornness. How unfortunate. There isn't much to say. Like I said, we met a short while before you lost your memories. You're not from around these parts. You never seemed to associate with many Pokemon on your travels. You were on Mystelia Island looking for something. I don't know what. When the volcano erupted, you must have hit your head on a rock or something.
That's all you know?
Just about.
And my name?
You got that one right yourself.
Something isn't right about all this. I don't think Gecko is...
Let's make a deal.
A deal? What kind?
I help you, you help me. Simple as that. It seems that you're clueless on some rather important information. I'll help fill you in so you don't look like a complete idiot, and if I can, help get your memories back. And in return, you'll help me with a few small things here and there.
Small things?
Nothing much, like going to Grey Fog Town to learn more about the attack. Maybe some traveling will help jog your memories.
Can I trust you?
That's for you to decide.